Shalom, Israel, Shalom. It's the brother Katazi Yarhawad back at it with another lesson. And I just wanted to go into, real quick, I want to say 3 different articles or headings, titles, whatever you want to call them, that I saw just a minute or two ago. All right. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rochah HaKodash. Double honors to my teachers, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who still rule well to this day. Shalom to the brothers out there who are laboring in this truth and faith and sincerity. Shalom to the families out there who are watching, waiting, praying on Yahweh Shai's second return. Peace and blessings to the house of David, the hopeful elect. All right, so the first one I saw was Trump says he will figure out how to keep SNAP benefits despite no concrete details. All right, and that brought this scripture to mind. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. I'm going to get straight to the point, verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So while this scripture actually refers to, the order from chaos, if you will, like right before shit hits the fan, they're going to try to make it seem like, everything's all good. But then sudden destruction shall come. All right. So I pertain that scripture to this as well because, amidst all the drama, folks starting to freak out, because they EBT, SNAP and all that getting cut off, amidst all of that, if they just say, if the government officials just say, we got random funding that we gonna use, or, the government shutdown is over, so everybody keeping they benefits and government aid, etc. Then these people will, these 2/3 in other nations, they'll relax and sigh or take or let out a deep breath of relief, if you will, like, oh, whew, man, I thought I wasn't gonna get my EBT or Section 8 or whatever the case may be, right? But I'm saying, even if that was the case, right, what they don't know is that a time soon is approaching where, all the government assistance will get cut off for good. People won't be working, as the scriptures say, the grinding shall cease. So nobody will be going to work, once shit really hits the fan and this society collapse, So when they shall say peace and safety, or when they try to say everything's all good, then sudden destruction will come. All right. So also I wanted to look at this. This woman, Denise Varga, posted this saying, she linked or posted this HuffPost article. And this HuffPost article is called "What's Happening with SNAP Should Alarm the Hell Out of You." And she captioned it, "Has anyone else had the thought that once food stamps are stopped for a month, it could possibly be the end of food stamps?" And so what I'm saying is that's coming, while these so-called preachers, Christians, Jehovah's Witnesses, whoever, Muslims, Buddhists, whoever, man, they're not telling y'all what's to come. They're not prophesying the destruction of Babylon the Great, all right? And which includes its government aid programs, all right? Because again, like I said, there will be a time that comes when all of that shit will get cut off for good, okay? 12 hours ago, local authority of Denver, I'm assuming. This is by a journalist or socially proclaimed journalist. He says emergency funding approved for food nutrition access amid government shutdown. The Colorado General Assembly's Joint Budget Committee approved 2 emergency funding requests Thursday morning for low-income food and nutrition support. So that was just this morning, right? Because it's Thursday, all right, 11:57 at night, almost midnight. We're getting $10 million out the door as the federal shutdown continues to help food banks meet record demand and continuing to fund WIC so that no parent or child goes hungry in Colorado. It's also important for families with school-age children to know that students can still receive 2 free meals a day at school. It also continued the $7.5 million previously approved for women, infants, and children. Only $775,000 of the $7.5 million allocated for WIC was used in October, according to the governor's office. So look at that. They barely even used $1 million. They didn't even use $1 million out of the 7.5 that's allocated for WIC, right? Women, infants, and children. So, that's telling you we're coming into a time where none of that funding is going to be used. All right. And so I just wanted to go into that real quick to give you a quick, update on where we at with where we at with the whole EBT SNAP being cut off situation. And I thought this was funny. I just seen this right now. House Republican tells food stamp recipients stop smoking crack. Hey, man. This cat said there are 22 million American households receiving SNAP benefits for groceries at $4,200 per year on average. Try to get your head wrapped around how many pantries you can stock with $4,200 in properly shopped groceries. Any American who has been receiving $4,200 per year of free groceries and does not have at least 1 month of groceries stocked should never again receive SNAP because, wow, stop smoking crack. Hey, man. As a matter of fact, I'm just curious. Okay, that's $350 a month. That's $87.50 a week. So somebody's getting $350 a month to spend for food. I guess it depends on your household size, but nonetheless, if you of the hopeful elect and you receive those benefits, just understand that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is gonna make a way. All right, He is gonna make a way for you to eat and for you to have shelter if you use any of those benefits. All right. That's the book of Isaiah, chapter 65, and verse 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. All right. So, if you of the hopeful elect out there, which I pray that y'all are, I pray that I am as well. Abaratazah, Father will, we are of the hopeful elect. He will make a way for us. We do not have to depend on working for the white man Esau or his system or none of this bullshit. All right. We depend continuously on Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. All right. So with that, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to my teachers, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the families out there watching, waiting, praying on Yahweh Shai's second return. Shalom to the brothers out there laboring in his truth and faith and sincerity. Peace and blessings to the house of David, the hopeful elect. Shalom.